Hello and welcome back to our Operation England series. This is episode number 11. Now, the Confederations Cup has started and England obviously are involved with this. Now, I got to thinking, it's only a week until FIFA 18 hits, and I want to get through at least another 2 World Cups. So we're going to push on here. We're not going to worry about the Confed Cup. We're not going to worry about the Euros. We're going to completely worry about the World Cups coming through. If we can get to the 2030 World Cup, if that is even in the game, I'm not 100% sure. We will push on for that one and try and hit it before FIFA 18. So there may not be any gameplay in this episode, depending how long we go along, but I think the World Cup's not too far away, so we'll try and smash through to that one. We'll continue scouting. We'll continue building up this English side and building up teams around the world, and hopefully we'll just fully focus now on the remaining World Cups in this series so that we can try and get this series done before FIFA 18 hits. So I will show you all the simulations of these international games so you can see how the team is doing. We will take a look and see if any of these youngsters are coming through in any of the other clubs, but let's push on now and see how England goes in the Confederations Cup. Now, one thing I did want to touch on that I forgot in the last episode was to check in on Cheltenham Town. We sent a good half a dozen players to them in the January window, and unfortunately they've finished the season in last. So maybe we can send some more players to them over the next couple of seasons, and they can start crawling their way off the bottom of the table. Now, Australia are in the Confederations Cup, and I know we have scouted Australia because there is Aiden Bell on the free agency list, a 71 overall centre midfielder, so we'll see if he gets a call up for Australia. There is a couple more. There's George Davis, who's currently playing for Barnet, a 75 overall left midfielder. There was another man that I found. It was Will Griffiths, left midfielder for Grimsby Town, so 2 left mids there from our youth academy. What else have we got? Another left midfielder in Bradley Kelly playing for Wigan. So I don't think they're all going to make it into the squad. But, there's the opportunity that some of the lads may get called up for Australia. I'm not sure on the current Australian rating. There's also Morgan Wilson playing for Crewe Alexandra, 69 overall. Not sure he'd get a call up with that rating, but you never know what the Australian side is doing at the moment. But I guess the major player that we need to keep an eye out for will be George Davis, the 75 overall left midfielder, 5'5". We'll see if he's in the squad when we do the live simulation. Let's go Confederations Cup. All right, starting off our Confed Cup campaign against France. Rashford puts a goal in after 6 minutes, but it ends up being a draw with Martial scoring in the 83rd minute. Griezmann did miss a penalty. Unlucky. All right, taking on Mexico with a changed up lineup. Abraham starts up front for us. Cox is out there as well with Davies. Butland is between the sticks. Barkley gets injured in the 24th minute, and we're 1-0 down to Mexico. Grealish equalises it in the 40th minute, and it finishes 2-2, and Wilshere gets himself bloody injured. All right, Barkley's out for 2 months with a broken toe, and Wilshere's only out for 3 days with a bruised leg. All right, we do have Australia, and Davis is there with a number 7 on him. I think he was the only one there by the looks of things to get a gig here for Australia, but it's England taking control of the match, 2-0 at half-time, and it's eventually a 3-1 win. Moy comes on and gets himself a goal for Australia. All right, it is the semi-finals of the Confederations Cup, and we do have Germany, and looks like they've got a very decent side out there with Müller, De Hood, Hummels and Tar, Leno between the sticks. And half-time, it's still 0-0. Not a lot of action so far in this one. Keane puts one in for England to make it 1-0 after the 53rd minute. Abraham's come on for Harry Kane. Can we hold on here? Wilshere on for Ali. And Öztunali equalises to go to extra time. You'd assume Germany would get over the top of us here, wouldn't ya? No, Wilshere, 109th minute, puts England back in front, and we take it 2-1. We're going to the Confed final. We might have to play that one. All right, here we go. We have made the Confederations Cup final, and it is England and France here at Wembley on English soil. Can we get the job done here and lift another trophy here for England? So we've picked up a World Cup so far in this campaign. And let's see if we can take out a Confederations Cup. France beat Portugal 2-1 to make the final. We beat Germany 2-1. So this should be another interesting encounter. We've played France on a number of occasions. They are a big team in world football, that is for sure. No real changes really to the English lineup. Cox is going to come in and start at right midfield. Davies is in the CDM position, so the 2 youth talent players through from Aston Villa. The first two through really to start making their names here for England on regular occurrences. Harry Kane will start up front with the captains Ahmed Sterling at left wing. Dele Alli is in the cam role as per usual. James Ward-Prowse in the centre midfield position. We've got Luke Shaw, Rob Holding, Klein, Keane, and of course Pickford between the sticks. So hopefully that is a good enough side here to take on France and maybe lift another piece of silverware for England. Confederations Cup. Not sure I've even ever played in this competition, but interesting to see the final. Cup finals are just a little bit higher in gameplay level, so it's always good to get in and have a crack. Probably it'd be nice to see if the cup level intensity was normal legendary and then the cup level was up another notch, because you know legendary in FIFA 17 was just a little bit too easy in the end. And we started off on world class with Cheltenham Town and it was, you know, hit and miss. I went to legendary, went back. It was just a bit, you know, working out the game mechanics as they went to the Frostbite engine. But once we fucking worked out the game, we've hit the ground running. Here's the French lineup. Lloris, Varane, Pogba is there, of course. Lacazette up front. Lamar, Martial, Sanson, Dembele. It's a big team here for France. So this should be a nice, tough game. Let's go. Some good work from Rob Holding. Oh, he hit the cross sidebar from there. All right, Cox. Dele Alli slips it back on and Cox keeps running for him. Great run here from George Cox. He pushes on forward. He's going to need some help. Here comes the cross. Umtiti gets the block and it will be an early corner here. James Ward-Prowse to deliver it in. It's up. It's out. Harry Kane. Holding. Can't break the line. James Ward-Prowse versus Martial. Retreats. Rob Holding to Keane. Fires this one forward. Here's Dele Alli. Dele Alli shoots, but that's well high. Oh, Klein picks his pocket, slips it off. Here's Dele Alli. Quick ball off here for Davies. Oh, he's worked the keeper, Lloris, and it'll be a corner for England. Oh, Davies on Pogba. See you later, Pogba. Dele Alli slips one forward here for Harry Kane. Back off to Dele Alli. Can he create something? Sees the run here. Marcus Rashford in on goal. Cuts back nicely. Get out of the way, Dele Alli. Oh, Rashford rushed himself. It's gone high. Oh, Davies. How did he even get there? But Umtiti picks it off at the pass. Here's Pogba again. Luke Shaw all over him. Back to Pogba. There's the shot. Pickford with the save. A late corner here for France just before half-time. France have had a lot of the possession in this one. Cleared out for another corner. Pogba to deliver. Davies has made 5 tackles already in the first half. Having a good game. Pickford punches out. Varane, Umtiti. That's wide. Half-time. It's 0-0 here in the Confed Cup final. Well, it's a free kick here for France in the 49th minute. Pogba. Oh, Pickford tips it over the top. Corner for France. Looking aggressive. 60-odd% possession there in the first half. And now they're looking to try and score. Shaw up the line. And here's Harry Kane. Pushing forward. Here's the cross. Back post. Cox delivers. Lloris. Good save. Well, Cox controlled it perfectly in the box. Look at this. Harry Kane, lovely tap down. First touch, has a strike. Lloris with the save. Corner for England. And James Ward-Prowse to deliver. Dele Alli couldn't get on the end of it. It's cleared out the back. He's Holding. Oh, destroyed. Oh, Davies. Having a game and a half. Dele Alli slipped it forward. No, picked off. Pogba's there. He likes to get back and help out the defensive line. Here's Umtiti. Dele Alli. It's the one here from James Ward-Prowse. Wants Rashford. Rashford breaks the line. Rashford! Oh, it's gone high again. Come on, son. There's England on the counter-attack through Cox. Passes it off. Wilshere makes the run out wide here. Marcus Rashford. Go Rash. Takes the strike. Oh, he's missed again. Fuck me. Laporte. Reese. Back to Laporte. And this one's going to extra time. There's Jack Wilshere. Pushes forward. He's got some fresh legs. Oh, Laporte. Get in there, Klein. Go, Klein. Get the cross in, Klein. Here it is over the back. He's got Cox. Lloris. Cox gets in. Cox slams it home. Oh, the young Englishman scores in the Confed Cup final in extra time. Had 2 cracks at the cherry, a good initial save, but he follows up his work, swoops in like a seagull on a hot chip, and puts it home. It's 1-0 England here in extra time. Alfie Cooper happy with that one. We've got the lead finally. We've fought our way back into the game, and it's George Cox putting it in the back of the net in the 96th minute. Tries to use his strength just to muscle his way into the box. He's done well there. Gets the cross over the back. Falls to Kane. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Davies again. Big challenge. Sterling to Kane. Flicks it off. Sterling gets the run here. Here's Davies. Can he finish? Oh, yes, he can. What a goal. His first goal for England. It's 2-0 here. And it's the young lads coming through with the goods. Cox and Davies. Oh, what a beautiful goal. Just bumped his defender out of the way. Holding the play up. And then bang. Fuck you, Lloris. It's 2-0 England. Well, there's the whistle. And Confed Cup champions are England. An amazing performance there in extra time. Cox and Davies doing the damage. And the boys will get to lift another trophy here for England. Well done, well played. Slugged it out for 90 minutes and then straight through. And here is the trophy presentation. Harry Kane will get to lift it. It's a small little trophy, that one. It looks like a chalice. Could definitely fill it with a shitload of piss and get on a bit of a bend up, that's for sure. So England are the Confederation Cup champions. And now we move on and look to the next World Cup. Well, it was France with the possession, but we managed to get 14 shots, 20 tackles. It was a good defensive display. Klein gets man of the match. I probably would have given it to Davies. How many tackles did he make? 7 from 12. That is a magnificent performance from Davies. And really probably taking that CDM role as his own now from Henderson moving forward. Alright, it's time to make a signing. They want us to sign a key marquee midfielder. So we're finally going to bring Lewis Cook to Aston Villa. We're going to send Du Wanju, the Chinese left midfielder. I think he's about a 67 overall, back the other way so that he gets to go to a club. So welcome to the club, Lewis Cook. He'll play back up there for Ali. Alright, we've got a transfer offer here for Mihai Katajiru. Oh, fuck no, it's just murdered his name. I'm pretty sure he was from Romania, so I'll accept that offer. Alright, we've got an offer here for Dominic Iorfa. We've got some decent right backs coming through the club, and we've also got Holgate. So I'm still going to play ball for money on this kind of player. I'll say 15 million. We'll see what minds reckon. Alright, final scout report from England. Only one player I'm going to be signing. It's another left back. Joel Lewis, 53 to 67, 80 to 94, 6'5", 250 grand evaluation. Right, 2 players coming in to the Youth Academy from Northern Ireland. Brian Barr, he's only worth 70 grand, but a forward always will help out smaller nations. And also Keith Walsh, 55 to 69, 83 to 94, potential 475 evaluation. Alright, just one player from Norway coming in, Tørsdal, 55 to 67, 75 to 93, a 5'7", 375 grand, looks like a right back. Alright, we're still looking for that big striker, physically strong. Alright, now let's have a look here, who do we need to help out this time? Let's go back to Sweden. We haven't been there for a while, 3 months. I'm just thinking of other teams here in this World Cup. I know someone said, can we go to Italy? So we'll see what we can do. I'm sure they've got enough talent floating around, but we'll go there anyway. It was in the comments. Mine's happy with 15.5 million for Iorfa, so he will be leaving the club. Alright, a 1-year loan offer here for Charles Green, the English centre-back, off to Charlton. Alright, a 1-year loan offer here for Lewis Lee. He's not really growing that much more. I think he'll probably get to maybe an 81, 82. He's still only 20, so he's got a lot of time to develop. But I've got different players I need to concentrate on training. He's not getting the game time. Let's send him to Southampton for a season. 1-year loan offer for Jay Cox. All right, time for some more Cheltenham love, and we're going to send the Lars Mulder their way and release Jack Munns. And Matai will be going and swapping for a goalkeeper, and also Jamari Aro, the goalkeeper, will be swapping over to Cheltenham. Right, a one-year loan offer for Charlie Moore off to Everton. Now, I'm going to reject that. I did put him on the loan offer, but with Lee going, we need our backup goalkeeper, and it will allow me to put some more training in. Right, more players out. Wilhelm Radican will be going to Cheltenham, and Page will be delisted from Aston Villa. All right, more men going to Cheltenham. Jay Bennett is on his way. Andre Kranic and Fabian Wozniak. Emil Novak is going there as well, as is Mihail Tomascu. Alright, so the transfer window is finished now. We did some business there. Lewis Cook comes in to Aston Villa for 25 million, and we sent Zhu the other way. Katakjiri went to Beefield. We'll add him to our short list. Iorfa has left to Mines. Green out on loan, Lee out on loan, Cox out on loan. And then we just did some more Cheltenham deals. I'll get all those lads on the short list. And we'll take a look at the full squad probably in the next episode. Right, back into the World Cup qualifiers, and Harry Kane unleashes in the first minute to give us a lead here over Finland. Now, I'll probably start having a few lads coming through Finland. Well, Scrub gets them back into the game after 30 minutes, but Harry Kane quickly equalises in the 40th minute. It's 2-1 England, and it's 4-1 England. Cox comes on to get a goal, and Ali gets the other. Well, Czech Republic are on top of our group, and we've got them here. And it's a 2-2 draw, goals to Rashford and Kane. Right, so that's where I think we'll wrap this one up. I'm not sure. I just never know how long these edits are going to be, because I just get recording, get a couple of hours of footage, and you just lose all track of how much is actually going into these ones. So we'll finish this one up here, the Confed Cup taken care of, back into the World Cup qualifiers, and it looks like it's going to be the Czech Republic and England going through to the knockout group stages. So yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. We'll probably smash through until the next part of the World Cup campaign and progress on towards FIFA 18. Thanks very much for checking this one out. We'll see you next time. I'm Spying DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.